Yeah, welcome to the channel. This is Naz, and today I'm going to be talking about what I've been reading for October and also some of the series that try to get in the way of my TBR and my November TBRs after that. So it's going to be three parts. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returner, a returner's magic should be special, but thank you for coming back. And please do like the video and subscribe. As it can be seen probably from my other videos, the layout is different. I have moved again. Oh my goodness. So the layout and the format of the video is going to be a work in progress for a while. So just bear with me. Now let's talk about what I read in October. Did I commit to the promise? Did I flake? So if you guys want to check out my video before when I was talking about the logs, but for now, let's get in. I finished Children of the Sea, and it did pique my interest, and I am on the fence still somewhat about getting the second volume, but I did like what I see, so I might have, at some point later on, but right now it's not really that important. So I sent Children of the Sea, Volume 1. Another one that I cared about, and I am a big fan of, is the Rurouni Kenshin. So the 3-in-1, the Bizbig, I have finished this one, and this was part in here really equates to this contains the adaptation for the movie is similar. Kenshin in here, it feels a little bit more relaxed. The anime, I think, was a little bit different, the spirit, whereas this one, the original, takes some liberties. Obviously, this is the source material, and the message and the art style is different. And Watabe here, or is it Watsuke? I kind of like the development as he's becoming a mangaka and some of the lettering that he got from fans and his interaction. It was all cool. So, coming from the samurai world, as far as really comparing this to like Vagabond or comparing it to Blade of the Immortal, this is more fantastical in some sense. It's not as gory as the other ones, but I like the way where it's going. It's good to always be back in that Gawa. Is it called the Tagagawa era? The Shogunate era, what have you. So we did that, and then Blade of the Immortal, the Omnibus or the Deluxe Edition, Volume 5. Now the Itoryu, another sword school fighting, another, it's about the way of the samurai and the Bushido. With this one though, it's more showing the dirty side of that lifestyle, the darkness that's lurking beneath. And the Itoryu is just a band of basically outclass who are fighting different lifestyles, but they're one of the best. But right now, it's deception. Oh, the amount of deception in this book, in this volume, the deceit that's going on, and also finally the two rival, the revenge story that's going on. They finally meet. But anyhow, I don't want to prolong it, but I'm looking forward to reading Volume 6, which is the deluxe edition. And then now bleeding into what I have right now, currently. I still have a week left before the month ends, so today's the 24th that I'm filming this. So right now, this one, Watchmen, that's it. That's the only one that's left for me, as what I promised. I should be able to finish this before the week is up. And once I'm done, I'm planning to actually reread before November hits, planning to reread Pluto, just to kind of look at it and then compare it to the anime that's coming out in like a few days. And then at the end, I still have the week. I'm gonna finish off with the return. I mean, the death of Superman. That was the promise. That was the goal. That was the carrot that I was supposed to dangle in front of myself. So I have reached my goal. Applause, and that's gonna be the cherry on top. So now moving on to the next, what really tried to derail my TBR. So these are series that I now plan to read, but they were just coming in, vying for attention seekers. Record of Ragnarok, Volume 1 here. And Record of Ragnarok, ooh, it's action. And I think the hype got me because I was going in there thinking that I was going to get like maybe overestimated the art style. I thought I was going to get in with like Yusuke Murata level, Takehiko Inoue level. That's the expectation. But maybe I think the hype got me. But it's not bad though still. And I like the fighting style. So Volume 1 is just a good sampler. And I've been sampling more the Dungeon of Black Company Volume 1 here. I just sampled this one. This one, though, it hits home. So there are more series like this lately that seem like commentary on the work environment or our attitude towards work. And in this one, Nanami Kinya or something like that, his name is. It's kind of weird. But he was 24. He's a NEET. He achieved his goal in life to be a professional NEET. He has enough money in the bank to live off his life, but then, lo and behold, life throws him into another world. There's a hole that opens up in front of him one day, and he's whisked to another world, and in this world he has to work. He has to work hard. It's slavery, pretty much, corporate slavery, and he's working hard, and he's in danger, man. He's going into this dungeon where he can be killed at any time. He's not overpowered like any other isekai, but he has to use his mind, and he's trying to achieve that neat lifestyle back again. So that's his goal, to get back his neat lifestyle. Now, The Witch and the Beast, Volume 1 here. This one, I was sampling it and I actually read it a few times. I was trying to really invest myself in the series to continue, but now that I think about it, I really don't want to read it. It has nothing to do with the series. It's just my taste and the series. They're not complementary. I guess that's what I'm gonna blame. Blame it on something else. Land of the Illustrious here, I just reread this because I was trying to take a slow simmer of looking at the art and just each panel, paying more attention to the subtlety underneath. Fast fight, what she's going through, and she's made this, inquiry scientist. She's supposed to catalog everything, nature, and then I'm trying to figure out what this world is about and all that, and I'm just taking my time. So it's a reread. It wasn't on the plan. It was vying for attention. Now, what else was vying for attention is this other series that came out of nowhere, Mother of Learning. And this, I just found it. I actually have to credit another YouTuber. I think his name is like Patrick, but I seen his video and then piqued my interest. And next thing you know, I just started reading like the first chapter, and then it became like a 3-day thing where I was just back to back benching. So I'm like 60% into the second book, and then this is like, the time. At first, I was anxious because I don't like time traveling as much, but this is like, isekai. It has the isekai feeling. It has the progressiveness feeling, webtoon feeling to it, but it's all in. And I like the fantasy aspect of it, the world building, the looping. It's better to find out. I don't want to explain a lot. It might be spoiling. So first 2 books of that one, it almost derailed my TBR. So those were what I called sidetracks, Mother of Learning. And then here also is another sidetrack. When I got this in the mail, I got 3 books. Ascendance of a Bookworm, I'll Do Anything to Become a Librarian, Part 4, Volume 3. So I'm just taking my time slowly, so I'll probably finish this in November. Now, moving on to the November TBRs, what I have planned. So I'll continue finishing Ascendance. I'll continue with The Blade of the Immortal, Volume 6, and also Rurouni Kenshin Volume 2. And so those are just continuation from October, bleeding into November. As for light novels, I'm thinking of finishing off Mother of Learning. The beginning after the end, I think I kind of got into book 1. So the light novel, I'm thinking of finishing both of those books in November. So that's the ambition. Now, the biggest for the manga, the biggest ambition or the biggest goal is to finish or get caught up with One Punch Man. So I'm at volume 18 up to about 26, so about 10 volumes. I need to catch up. I'm kind of rereading like 18, 19, and 20. I think I already read those just to kind of get back into the story. Another one that I want to focus on in November is going to be Noragami from volume 15. I already read this one just about a day ago, actually, all the way to 26. And for those 2, One Punch Man and Noragami, I want to answer the question: is it worth it me getting more of the volumes once I catch up with the release? Me reading catches up with the physical release, and I want to answer that question in November. Mushoku Tensei Volume 10. That's going to be on the light novel side, and then finishing off basically Ascendance of a Bookworm. So those are the plans. There are a few other manga, so I'm going to do it kind of similar like last month, and then we're going to finish it off with something big. But for me now, I'm looking at Message to Adolf is another manga that I want to fit in there in November, but finally wrap it off with a big finish to the Flashpoint Paradox. That is the big gigantic book, the same way that this month I'm finishing it off with the death of Superman. Next month I want to finish it off with that, and that's going to be the goal getter. That's going to be, I can only get to read anything else unless I read those books in this order, and then that's going to be the finisher. And we'll see what else Bleed is in, but I'll stay on point and trying to be commitment. If you guys have any recommendations, please don't shy away. Just put it in there. Webtoon, light novel, manga, anything. Otherwise, yeah, that's about it for what I have for this video. Till next time. Otherwise, peace.